Well, viewers, I managed to pull this thing completely apart and clean it. Man, it was a nightmare. Pulling it apart's easy. You gotta take two screws out the bottom here, and all of where the back ones are. The usual one here, 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 and then you take these three out. Eject the tape mechanism, so this thing here lifts up and it could slide off, but carefully, because then you got to unplug the speakers from underneath. And slide this circuit board out carefully, and there's two springs you undo that this record player sits on. You have to remove completely when you put it back together. Put my AM antenna on there, tested the external speaker connections, they all work fine. But for some reason upon getting this going, I've just cleaned it all up, pulled all this plastic out and cleaned it. Put it back together, and now this thing just doesn't work at all for some reason. Don't know what I did. I didn't rip any wires out or anything. Everything looks fine in there, but I cleaned it all out. I didn't tear or cut any wires, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know why it just mysteriously stopped working altogether now. It won't work at all. I couldn't find a belt for the tape counter. All my spare belts are too big for that. I have to get another belt for that one. So you don't know why this thing just mysteriously died all of a sudden. This all works. There was a screw in here, as I mentioned previously. There's a little Allen key, a grub screw in there you can adjust, and adjust the tracking pressure of this. Well, this is putting way too far forward. It would hit the record here on the side of the bloody cartridge. That's how far forward it was, so I fixed that. Took that bloody screw out of there. They must have put that there so it pushes this back so it will play the record, but I fixed it properly and it worked good. And now upon putting this thing back together after I cleaned it all up and fixed all the other bits up here, this just isn't working at all. Completely dead to the world. That still works. But I haven't got the rest of it working. That all works. Not sure what I did, but yeah, just decided to not work all of a sudden. Yeah, that definitely work. Don't know what I did. Yeah, just decided not to work at all now. So that's another half of pulling this thing apart again. But yeah, I got some dirt and stuff and about 70 cents worth of coins out of this bloody thing. It was filthy. She's coming along quite well now though. Everything works, auxiliary works, the tape works very well, the radio works very well. It's just the record player for some reason is just, don't know bloody why, but it just stopped working completely. I can manually turn the move these and spin the wheel behind it, and the motor rehomes them, so that works. But I don't know if it's a sensor in here or it's like it's not picking up the record or something, like this sensor stopped working. I don't know, because I checked that picks up the signal, the motor behind it moves those tracking works, because I wound it by hand and the motor rehomed itself, so that works. That proves the computer controlled linear tracking part works, but the actual must have this sensor board here or something. Wherever this connects to inside, I might have disconnected the wire or something somewhere and not realise it, or yeah, I don't know. I was pretty bloody careful. I checked every single connector and cleaned and lubricated all the sliders, contact cleaned everything, and put this thing back together. So the exact way I pulled it apart. Now this almost like, because it's just no disc. Basically it's in a no disc state, so this is not doing anything. So whether there's a record in there, regardless of the size, it just won't do anything. It's like it's in a no disc status, sitting idle. These work, but these don't. So, not sure what I did. I'm going to have to pull this thing apart completely again and recheck all my connections, I think. Yeah. the many joys of Boombox restorations. Anyway, I've cleaned up the behind here, cleaned up the dial face, or dial pointer. But yeah, it's come up quite well other than the record player. Now this swinger thing's stuffed. There we go, I can just actuate it from underneath. I've segregated the slot of the pivots on this button and put a heap of duct tape behind it so it holds it in place for me without losing any of the bits. I can get this, but Russia's the only place that still make this. I can't get the big ones of these. I can only get the small ones from Russia. It's about bloody almost $70 worth of parts just in those buttons. I can't believe it. So that's the only way I can turn it on and off. Carefully. This won't break, there's plenty of give in this plastic, so. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get these buttons cheap or not, but yeah, Russia's the only place in eBay that has these. They're reproduction, white plastic parts. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Because it's about, bloody, as I said, $60 worth of parts and just need bits of plastic to replace these. And this is easily bumped and broken when you put this back together. Which is a pretty, yeah, in the way to design that power button, that's the only thing that's in the way. These are all fine. These switches, rockers are all fine, but this one, it's in the way. I can see why it got broken in the first place. When they changed the belt in this record plate, it would have hit it or something when they put it back in and snapped the plastic off. So that's not very, yeah, it's not a very convenient way to put the power button. Anyway, other than that little design flaw, it's actually quite a nice little made boombox. Good quality stuff. Quite a rare one too. So yeah. My challenge is get this bloody thing here working again. I'm not sure what I bloody did, but I must have not connected a wire or something and not realised it. I can't get these front grills off. I want to be able to pull these plastic parts off, clip these out, and I can wash these and then dust the speakers off and polish it all so it's clean, but I don't know if these actually come off or these are glued on. What holds these are either the ones where they clip on or that they pull off, I'm not sure. So I think they could be glued on. Could be, yeah, hoping they're clip-ons. That way if they are, I can get these a good wash under the sink. This will look a hell of a lot cleaner. Anyway, it's come along well so far. It's just this bloody record player situation. It worked beautifully until I pulled it apart and cleaned it and did other service work to it. And yeah, I got it working very, very well. And now it's just not working because I put it back together. I cleaned so much muck and crap out of this thing though. Anyway, long-term project, get this thing working again. But it's come along quite well. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.